Right. Now, let's get back into it. Let's look at some really interesting moves in the tech world. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, huge figure. He recently had some direct praise for President Trump.
Thank you so much for getting us all together, and thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. It's a very refreshing change. We're very excited to see what you're doing to make all of our companies and our entire country so successful, the investment that's happening here.
He said, and I quote, "Thank you for being such a pro-business, pro-innovation president. It's a very refreshing change." And he apparently suggested that the kind of investment and industrial power resurgence we're seeing wouldn't be happening without Trump's leadership. Now, for me, that's just clear, undeniable validation. It shows the last administration's focus on, cutting red tape, focusing on infrastructure, really did unleash private sector innovation. These pro-growth policies, they are absolutely accelerating investment, creating those high-tech jobs, and putting the U.S. way out front in AI, which benefits everyone, our national interest. It's actually kind of funny watching some people try to spin this, try to deny obvious success just because of who was president.
Oh, come on. I genuinely don't buy that it's purely about refreshing leadership. I really, really don't. This sudden, almost gushing praise from tech execs, especially the AI leaders, it looks an awful lot like pure self-interest to me. They're clearly, openly looking for friendly regulation, maybe hoping for a lighter touch on antitrust, maybe policy tweaks that help their specific business models, particularly now with all the talk about reining in big tech. Look, investment in innovation is great. Nobody denies that. But it has to be looked at carefully. Does it benefit everyone fairly? Or does it just concentrate even more power into a few giant companies? Real progress, especially with something like AI, needs thoughtful oversight. We need to think about ethics, privacy, what happens to workers. Suggesting this is just a simple thumbs up for past policies, that ignores the strategic game these companies are always playing.
Frankly, if you think it's just genuine admiration, you're kind of falling for the corporate flattery, aren't you?
Ah, I see. So Sam Altman, one of the smartest guys in tech, he's just playing games? It's only self-interest when a CEO compliments a president who actually creates an environment where, his company can innovate and grow? But if he praised someone else, it would be totally genuine? Give me a break. My view is simple. When a leader cuts through the bureaucratic nonsense, actually encourages investment, that is how you spark innovation. It's not flattery, it's acknowledging what works. It's recognizing real policies that empower entrepreneurs and actually drive the economy.
You're just missing the nuance here. It's not who gets praised, it's the context, the timing, the why. We've seen this playbook before. Tech giants are masters at navigating regulation, and surprise, surprise, their public statements often line up perfectly with what helps their bottom line. And deregulation isn't some magic wand for innovation. Sometimes it's just a free pass for unchecked corporate power with a whole lot of unintended consequences down the road. Especially with AI, something so powerful, we absolutely need strong checks and balances, not just letting these companies write their own rules. It's got to be about more than just boosting profits quickly.
And speaking of putting your money where your mouth is, huge commitments.